Your mom was a big fan of plastic surgery, as Drew acknowledged. We talked about it many times on the show. And every year, 750,000 people travel abroad for cosmetic procedures. Well, these women faced a complication. It wasn't in the OR. These women faced a complication at the airport. Why? They were detained in South Korea because their post-plastic surgery faces looked nothing like their passport photos.
That looks like 3 ETs getting ready to go back to.
I'm not being funny. They look like they need more time to heal. Should they be flying?
Yeah, they're very swollen. I'm telling you, getting on the airplane, that's no good. They're going to swell even more.
Yeah.
And you don't want to do that.
It seems like a lot of swelling.
This is hilarious.
Not if you're them.
Well, no, but like, they put on a pair of dark glasses, do something. I mean, they're just like.
Well, but they wouldn't let them on the plane because they look so different. They go, whoa, whoa, that's
half of Hollywood. Let's start with imagine the Kardashians' original passport photos. You wouldn't recognize them now either.
Yeah, I love my passport. My wrinkles haven't changed in 20 years. How do you like that?
How'd that happen, Doc?
Well, that's another story.
No, I mean, that's hilarious. But people do that all the time. But you don't get on the, I don't want to be sitting next to the person who's still bandaged and potentially like drippy.
In fairness, doesn't it speak more to, I don't know exactly where they went, who they saw,
South Korea,
but is that not post-operatively?
Dangerous.
It's too soon.
It's too soon.
It's way, way too soon. I have a lot of out of state, out of country patients coming here. The minimum is a week, and typically I'd rather have them stay 2 weeks.
I would think at least 2 weeks.
And especially on the face, because anything on the face, you're more likely to swell more early on, so flying's no. But
well, and if you
South Korea, one of the big hotbeds for cosmetic surgery. They love it. Doing the eyes, the nose, removing the fat in the cheeks. That's one of the reasons why they look so swollen. I think that they had the fat removed.
Oh my God, the one that has packing in her nose.
How about those lips?
Do they like to go there because it's inexpensive or just because
they're doing a lot of it? And these are Asian women, and there's the doctors there are doing a lot of this.
It's a great way though to get through customs smuggling, like earrings and jewelry and duty free, just under the bandages.
That's right.
You could shove a Birkin bag in there if you tried really hard.
Well, and it's not just South Korea, but a lot of people are traveling to the countries
South America,
other than U.S. U.S. is #1 for plastic surgery, but Brazil comes in at second. There are more plastic surgeons in Rio de Janeiro than, well, the most in one city in the entire world.
To me, this gets back to one key concept, which is it's the doctor you're choosing, not the location. And Dr. Ordon has always said this, with elective surgery, which most cosmetic surgery is, do your research, know your doctor, ask questions before. This is a segue into your book. I know there are so many wonderful pictures in there of your mother's life, your life with her as time has moved on. The book is called Joan Rivers Confidential, The Unseen Scrapbooks, Joke Cards, Personal Files, and photos of a very funny woman who kept everything. It's now available for pre-order and will be available everywhere books are sold on October 24th.
Well, and
for some,
I'm gonna do my Oprah movement. Everyone here gets a book. And
whoa!